In this video, I will show you how to apply slope-intercept form, point-slope form, and 2 points to application problems with linear equations. So first, what I'm going to tell you what you do based on the information that you have given to you. So if you're given 2 points, then this is going to be your steps in order. Number 1, find the slope of your line. Second, use what is called point slope formula. And then third, transform your point slope formula into slope-intercept form. Sometimes you're going to have to do an additional step and transform that into standard form, but most of the time linear applications have you leave your function in slope-intercept form. Then second, if you actually know one of the points and you know slope. So let's say slope was already calculated for you, then you can skip this first step of finding slope. And so really you're going to start with point slope form, and then you're going to go to slope-intercept form. And then third, if you are given a y-intercept, specifically a point with a 0 in the x value, and then the number in the y spot of your ordered pair, and you're given slope, then you can jump right to slope-intercept form because the point that you're given is going to have the b of your y equals mx plus b. So just as a quick reminder, I'm going to put the functions up here that we'll need, or formulas. y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 is equal to your slope. And then point slope form is y minus y1 equal to your slope that hopefully you just found or you know. And then in parentheses x minus x1. The y1 and the x1 are the ordered pair from the point that you know. So a number is going to go in there and it's going to be opposite signs as your equation. Your point and your equation have opposite signs, and then your slope for m. And then slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So I'll start with one example and then I'll record another video for the next few examples. So slope-intercept form from a table, you first must calculate your slope, and then we need to calculate our y-intercept. And a table can give you 2 points. So I'm going to look at my table and I'm just going to identify for you which 2 points I'm going to use to find my slope. I'm just going to use the first 2 points. So number 1, find our slope. I'm going to take my second y value, 37.5 minus my first y value, divided by my second x value minus my first x value. And now if you get a calculator out and you take 37.5 minus 27, you're going to get 10.5, or maybe you don't need a calculator for that. And then divide by 3. Well, this is where I do need a calculator. So 10.5 divided by 3 is 3.5 for our slope. And our slope is cost per hours, or maybe I'll just put dollar then per hour. Now the second thing that I'm going to do is find my slope-intercept form, and how I'm going to do that, because I know 2 points, my next step is to use point-slope form. So here's step 2. Y minus, now I'm going to pick one of my points because you only get 1 point in your function. Y minus the y value of 27 is equal to the slope that we just found, and then times in parentheses x minus the x value of your coordinate. And now what we need to do is distribute our slope and solve for y. So I'm going to distribute my 3.5. So 3.5x minus 3.5 times 2 is 7. And then add 27. So when I solve for y, I have y is equal to 3.5x plus 20. So this would be my y-intercept. Now I can answer the question that says, what is the cost to ride a bike 10 hours? All I'm going to do is substitute, since x is hours, 10 in for my x. So my cost, my y, my cost, is going to equal 3.5 times 10 plus an initial charge, a flat rate charge of 20 for our bike rental. So 3.5 times 10 plus 20 is $55. So I'll put 55 and my dollar sign. And that's it.